Well, we're here in my town of TUK, and we're stopping by one of these dealers right here, and just want to check out the bikes they have. I'm just kind of shopping around. I'm gonna try to find a bike to rent that Melinda can rent to some of our guests that come and all. And I want one of these traditional style bikes like this right here, not a scooter. Most of the time when I ask the guests what they want, they tell me that they really don't want the scooter, they want a traditional style bike. And I'm just looking at this because this dealer's here in our town, and sometimes they get trade-ins and they'll have some other brands as well. Yeah. I think Cap found his next home. He's gonna live in this, be a nomad. It's gonna be your caravan, huh? 175. Well, so these things have a high and low range. See, I'm your salesman. They have a high and low range, so they can carry a load. And the way they're geared, it carries it really good. It's got a rear end more like a car does, you know. Yeah.
Man, that's not a bad price.
You can take these 115.
So, does it have any kind of warranty?
Yes, sir. 6 months warranty for engine and chassis.
So the warranty starts here to the road.
The road, yeah.
You see, they put a heavy axle in the front, heavy front shocks, bolts on more like a car wheel. See, I guess it's the same wheel as the rear, huh? Is that interchange?
Oh, no.
The rear, yeah, it looks like the same wheel. Yeah, it is.
Same size, but the axle is not fit with the
But this comes off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that way it uses the same wheel. One spare covers front and back.
What's the top speed on that, I wonder?
I think
80?
more than.
More than 80? Yeah.
It depends on the driver.
Yeah, it depends on the driver.
That's cool with that canvas on here.
I like that, man.
You can put chair this side. Modified chair. We have a passenger type. This is cargo type with canopy. Our passenger type, we have chair.
It has benches. Yeah.
I really like that.
And the sides let down just like on the multi-cabs. You can flip it down. It's kind of universal. Do they offer any of these at the bed dump?
No.
No, just all fixed, just the side down. Yeah.
It is fixed.
Oh, that'd be sweet if the bed done. You could probably modify it to make it dump. But
See, it's got a toe hill shifter over here, rocker shifter, and then you got a high and low range. These have a reverse on them also, right? Yeah, yeah, the reverse right there. Yeah, high and low range and a reverse. See, there's high and low, and then it's your reverse. Yeah,
I think that is cool.
with drive shaft.
You can see this for construction materials, used by delivery water. You can see this in Maasin. Many of these,
Yeah.
their product of
You know,
those trike na.
I've bought a lot of materials that the guys deliver it on one of these. I've had them deliver lots of hollow block using this. Yeah.
I really like it, man.
There's a lot you could do to make some improvement on it too, you know.
For 170, that's not a bad price.
Not at all. Not at all. Is it, these are still licensed as a motorcycle?
Yes, sir. They put the pick up type.
Yeah, I like it.
Little scoop.
That's a sister company?
No, Rusco.
Yeah, Rusco is a
RUSI, and this is Rusco.
okay. RUSI, so that's how you say it. RUSI on the other. Rusco.
So 230cc.
230 cc, and the cash price on this is what? 186. 186, and it's a lot smaller tires.
Oh.
It's more like a.
Can powered by.
It's more like a tuk.
Yes.
Unleaded gasoline. This, like I say, it's more like a little tuk, little passenger ride right here, and it's have a little cargo space in the rear, just a small amount. It's the engine, so it's just a flat deck right there in the back. I see it there through the window. How many cylinders? One cylinder. And you're sitting you're sitting on the spare tire right there, right? Yeah.
Go, sir. Just in your left hand will be the shifter. The shifter and the clutch.
Here's the throttle. That feels like a
Right hand is the throttle.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, so
It's automatic, but it's
But you turn that, huh?
1, 2. Oh, okay.
simultaneously you push the clutch.
So it's yeah. So
One, and then it rolls forward.
yes.
yeah. So you pull the clutch and twist.
Twist. Yeah.
You pull the
Oh,
clutch
whole
and
thing.
twist. Yeah.
That is first, second.
Yeah. So you pull it
Uh-huh.
and you shift.
First,
Yeah.
Yeah. First, second, third, fourth.
The foot brake is good. Foot brake, hand brake.
Oh, convertible top. So it comes up in the back.
How many passengers? 12. It's
Standing.
yeah. It's only 12 if there's Fiesta to go to.
Face now.
Then everybody go.
Possible.
So then they got this dirt bike here, this 200 right here. I think which was originally designed off one of the old Honda XRs or something. I think it's what they originally designed this off of.
KTM.
Like,
KTM.
so as I think, as I already know, these were copied off of a Honda XR.
I was just wondering. What,
Now, not a KTM. You're wrong on that.
what's the engine on?
It's a RUSI engine, but they originally cloned the Honda motor. And in the beginning, they fought about it. But then Honda went ahead and gave them permission. And for years, there was a lot of the parts that were interchangeable. I don't know if they still are on the newer models, but on some of the older models, they were. Of course, it's based off of an older version of an XR, not a late model one.
CRF.
Yeah. What's the price on that one, cash?
Wala ka rin dyan.
Huh?
70.
70?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And then let's talk about this cool looking little classic 250 fuel injected right here. That's pretty unique. What's the price on this bike?
96.
96? 250 fuel injected, single cylinder. That's a pretty cool looking little bike right there, man. I dig it, boy.
This is lower than mine. Which is, I kind of like it.
Yeah. You like that big front tire? Kind of like riding a fat boy, huh?
Yeah.
And then let's look back over here at these. So you got a 175, you got 150s, and you got 125s in these bikes right here. Now these end up with a lot of sidecars on. So let's say like this Macho 175 right there. What's the price on that?
48,500.
48,500. And then the 150?
46,500.
46.5. And then there was one other, the 125.
25 is 43,500.
43.5.
Kulay mo.
These are just old school design from like in the 70s and 80s.
Some people use it, their helmet. They use this type of motorcycle and their helmet. They use helmet, a German helmet.
A German helmet?
German helmet.
Yeah. I guess you could order a windshield kit for these, right?
Yes, sir.
For the small windscreen? Yeah. Good morning, world. Good morning, world. Oh, let's see what's happening down here. Miller's bringing in more bamboo. Yep, trying to get all that decking formed up. Let's head upstairs here real quick. Good morning. leave them to do their work. They're doing a good job like always. Did have to stop them the other day on that one window right there because I didn't like the way they were installing it, but it's not necessarily their fault. They're just trying to understand because that wasn't a planned piece of glass there. I decided to close that. That was going to be open to start with up there and the air blow through, but after experiencing the real world with it here of the monsoon and strong tropical storm winds blowing across up there, rendering that not usable during rainy season, which is one of the best times I want to use it during rainy season, you know, sit up there and enjoy. So I said, you know, I'm gonna close this in and make better use of this space. So they're trying to retro in, and we had a small column over to one side, a larger column on the other. The way that was built up there, they necessarily didn't have to be the same diameter, which kind of threw it off on being straight across for a window to go in. So we had to thicken up a little short little wall, kind of like a little parapet wall, this little knee-high wall right there. We had to thicken it out to bring it in a little bit closer so that we could split the difference between those two columns. So that is some retrofitting there, and it's all working out pretty good. Now these on the side over here, I did plan for these though. These that we added in over there, I had those planned because I have a neighbor down that side, and I want to be a good neighbor and respectful with them, and I want it, and they agree, you know, still be able to get some airflow across and all, but you know, I understand that, but at the same time, you don't want people leaning their head over down in there or knock something down there to them. So down here, let me zoom that up. You see they're starting to get it decked for where the concrete's going to be, and it looks like they already put a couple sheets of plywood on us there also. So man, that is pretty cool. Yeah, there's some decking up there. Moving right along. I'll tell you how much will be there by the day is done. Well, I headed out here to the boat. It's anchored offshore here. I have that very big anchor set in deep here on it right now. I have a backup anchor out from it. So if it pulled loose, the other one would grab the slack. I brought my solar panels out here. These are the ones that this boat's set up for, and I have a lead laying over here already for them. It's already connected to the batteries and a charge controller. And when I brought the boat out, I didn't put them out here with it. I wish I had. I had them setting up on the roof because it was underneath that cover up there, so I had set the panels up on top of that cover so they could get sun. Then the boat's been out here for a week, and I come out here and crank it and run it, and we run around, but still I want to keep the batteries at full charge. And I said, you know what, today I'm coming out here and putting up those solar panels. So that's what I'm out here to do right now, and I'm gonna get busy here on it. All the fishing are going out. Some are heading one way, some are heading the other. That's my friends right there. What's up, man? Yeah, everybody's heading out. Nice evening. I just been out here working on the boat. My solar panels weren't charging, and I had a bad MC4 connector. I had to chase down which one out of all of them, and I got it charging now. I've got some squid lures here that I've been charging up. These are glow in the dark, and I've been charging them up here in the sunlight, and I'm gonna come out here later. I've got my poles here, and maybe try to do a little squid fishing. I've been down here cleaning up off the countertop some down in here, trying to organize a little bit of things, and just enjoying. Got me a little stove down in there, and boiled me some water and made me some coffee, and I had some canned milk, Alpine, and there we go right there, out here sitting enjoying, working with the boat, having fun, floating on the water, and just peace and quiet. One of the beautiful things that I can tell you on a positive note too on this boat is that it's been out here 7 or 8 days now on the water, and it has not taken in a single drop of water in the belch. Nothing. There is nothing. It is 100% dry. And that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Now, look at me and put your hands up like this. Put your hands up like this and go, I am the great Cornholio. Say it.
I am a great Cornholio.
Say it real fast. I am the great Cornholio.
I am a great Cornholio.